What is up, guys? Welcome back to Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another Walking Dead video. This one's going to be doing my monthly review for this month's issue of the Walking Dead comics. This one's going to be for the Walking Dead issue 187, which is, of course, the next part, the beginning of volume 32. I do believe this is the beginning of volume 32. So how was this first issue of volume 2 of the Walking Dead comics? I actually liked it. I'm gonna admit, this was actually a good issue. I have not enjoyed almost any of the issues that they did last year. From issue 175 to issue 186, not digging it at all. Now, okay, this issue, I enjoyed most of it. I actually did. I think this issue is it's a good step for the next part of the story of the Commonwealth. I feel like now, since Dwight died, there's more tension in the story. There's more suspense. There's more of, I don't know. It's more of an exciting story now that Dwight is gone, because now you're like, okay, what's next? What's gonna happen next? That is the kind of story I wanted for the Commonwealth. A suspenseful story. Like the scene at the end of this issue, spoiler warning if you haven't read it yet, with Mercer, where Lance catches him at the end. I love that kind of stuff. I think that right there is honestly the right step in the right direction. It is. It's the step in the right direction for the comic. I really hope this year for 2019, we really just get back into the swing of things with the comic. Last year, 2018, was a terrible year for the comic. I hope this year, because this is a good issue to start, I hope this year we get some really good issues, because I have faith in the comic. I always have. But last year, I started to lose my faith a little bit when it came to the comic book series. This issue did make me happier, and it made me... It brought me to the point where I was like, okay, I can finally say I enjoyed an issue of the comic. I don't want to hate the Commonwealth story. It's not the most interesting story. So, write in the comments below. I want to hear, did you like this issue? I hope you've read it yet, because it is a bit of an early review, it just came out. But, did you like the issue? Did you think it was good? Did you think it was the step in the right direction? Are you excited for the next few issues because of the suspense and Mercer and, the stuff with Rick and Michonne and all that stuff? Carl and the others heading to the Commonwealth, that stuff. Or are you in the opposite side and you actually think that this is just as bad as some of the issues last year and you're not a big fan of it? You don't think it helped the comic very much. Either way, I respect your opinion, to be honest. But, okay. I think this issue was okay. I really do. I think this was okay for the comic. I really did. Now, like I said, it's not amazing, but it is, like I said, a step in the right direction for me. So, let's talk about some of the stuff that's been going on here. So, we have Mercer, of course, at the end, plotting against, Governor Pamela or whatever. We have Lance, who catches him at the end, which, that's a good cliffhanger. I'm liking that quite a bit. We have Rick and Michonne, who Michonne, she kind of, she feels sorry, that type of deal. She probably doesn't, but whatever. So we have that, decent dialogue between them. We have the stuff with the princess and Mercer, where the princess kind of talks about her past a little bit and her childhood, which I did like, actually. That was okay. Certain parts of it I liked, so that was okay. And then we get, let's see here, the stuff with Carl and Sophia and Lydia at the Hilltop. Sophia on the date with that guy. Lydia and Carl kind of have a little bit of an argument about Sophia, but then at the end kind of, make up and all that kind of stuff. So, Siddiq, basically, Magna sends Siddiq to Hilltop, and she, Maggie decides to send some people to the Commonwealth to see how Rick's doing and everybody else that's at the Commonwealth, since she hasn't heard from them in a while. So, and it's been a few issues since we've seen Maggie, so good to see her again. At least it feels like it's been a few issues, so, but maybe that's just me. It feels like it's been a little while, so... Good to see her. So we get to see Carl, basically, Siddiq, and some of the others, Jesus and Aaron as well. I like that too, where they're like, okay, and they say it at the same time, like, we'll go, like, I'll go, and then they're like, we'll go, you know. So that was cool. I like that. But basically, they're off to the Commonwealth. And I like how Carl at the end, he's like, the only way you're gonna stop me is by tying me up or whatever. You're gonna tie me up. And she's like, you know, Maggie's like, no, you know, just go to the Commonwealth. Rick wouldn't want me to let you go, but whatever. So, yeah, we're going to have to see what's going to happen with that, and they're going to go to the Commonwealth and all that kind of stuff. That's going to be pretty cool, probably in a few issues once they get there. It's probably going to take a few issues, let's be honest here, for them to actually get there. But maybe not, because in issue 189's cover, there's a Sadiq, and he's in the Commonwealth. So maybe they get there sooner than maybe sooner than I thought. So that was that. We get to see Rick make a speech. Pamela sees him as the big hero type of thing. Which I did like as well. And you know, there was a few other decent things in the issue, but you know, for the most part, that's pretty much the premise of the issue. So, good issue this month. You know, definitely last month's issue was huge with Dwight, but I didn't like that one. I thought there was some weird stuff in that. This one is the right step. And it's more of to me, it's more of a single issue that I can look back and say, okay, that was a good issue individually. You know, and it set up a few things. I liked it. And it's a lot better than some of the previous issues. Like some of those ones from last year, like Eugene Tinker's issue 184, boring issue to be honest for me. On Guard was again, you know, I didn't like. Let's see here, I have all the single issues over here. You know, issue like 183 was okay with Michonne and her daughter, but not the best either. You know, some of the other ones like the New World Order storyline at the beginning of the Commonwealth, didn't care for most of that. So it's just the storyline. It's not my kind of storyline, really. Is really what it comes down to. But I enjoyed this month's issue. I'm going to give it probably an 8 out of 10 for this one, which is still a high score, actually, because it's a lot better than some of the last ones, is what I'll say. So, write your comments below. How do you feel about this month's issue? I'm going to end the video here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.